around me, I hear my grandma succinctly said, "You shouldn't have got stoned. You shouldn't have got stoned." Hey guys, you ever do mushrooms with your friend and 2 hours later you find out that they didn't do mushrooms? This is a story of one of those times. The summer between my senior year of high school and my freshman year of college, my friends and I did a bunch of mushrooms at the Pound Ridge Reservation. It was incredible. I felt like we were all connected, like we were all different parts of one God. I started crying at the end of it, but not the type of cries that come from being scared or being sad, but like those like tremendous happy cries, like Will Smith at the end of Pursuit of Happiness when he does that thing with his hands. That's where I was at. The next time, I was not so lucky. We took some mushrooms at my house. An hour later, I asked my friends, "Hey, are you guys feeling this? I'm starting to really feel it. I'm starting to rumble around." And they said, "Bro, I'm sorry. 5 minutes after you took those mushrooms, we got calls from these girls that we've been trying to hook up with, and they're coming over with booze, and we're gonna get drunk. Is that okay?" To which I replied, because I was already tripping fucking balls. They could have asked me to do whatever. They could have been like, "Hey, do you mind if we use your entire living room as an ISIS recruiting ground?" My answer would still be, "Oh, banana." You know, like at that point, there was no reaching me. Not only did these girls start coming over, but a bunch of people started coming over. People I knew from high school. Everybody's getting drunk. I retired to my dead grandma's room and curl up into a bed where not only do I see my dead relatives and hear my dead relatives around me, I hear my grandma succinctly said, "You shouldn't have got stoned. You shouldn't have got stoned." And then joining that chorus were all the people I thought weren't invited to the party and hated me. And then joining that chorus was a very real thing. It was a drunk 17-year-old girl who ran into the bedroom and yelled, "Best party ever!" and then ran back away. With mushrooms, it was so internal. In the beginning, it was this body thing of this buzzing. And then I felt like I was a miniature version of myself in my own body, like finding a cavern, like I'm holding a lantern and I'm finding that happy place within myself. And then every time I hear somebody scream downstairs, "Jello shot!" immediately the walls start rumbling. Later in the night, I muster up enough courage to kind of stumble down the stairs. And everyone's sitting around my living room. Everyone's getting drunk off Bacardi. They're having the best time ever. It's like a can't hardly wait situation. And then this nightmare of a man walks into the room. And I remember I just looked at him and I just growled like a bear. Because I wanted them to leave my fucking house and this trip to go away. There was a pause. And then they started cheering. "Dan, partier of the year, you're the man." I was like, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. That was my last resort. That was my Hail Mary. I was so freaked out, I left into my backyard, kind of hid behind a bush where my best friend came out where I thought he was there trying to help me. And I said, "Don't look at me," like I was the Phantom of the Opera or something. But all he wanted was a condom. And I said, "I think maybe my dad has some, so you can use one of my dad's condoms." I just start getting drunk. I black out. The next morning, I found out that I threw the best party ever while having the worst nightmare of my entire life. The point is, do the drugs that everybody else is doing. If they're doing mushrooms, you do mushrooms. If they're getting drunk, you get drunk. So, you know, like, believe in yourself. That's what I'm trying to say.
Tales from the